back to Lexi's YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my thumbnails. I make them on Pixlr Editor because it's really simple and you can use it on a computer. I'm not sure if it's available for mobile, like a phone and stuff, but I know it is for computers, so I will show you now. Anyway, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to open up a new tab. And you're gonna search up, you're just gonna look up YouTube thumbnail template. And then once you've done that, you're just gonna go to Google Images, and then you're gonna go ahead and I recommend this one, but it doesn't really matter. It just has to be the correct size, which is 1280 by 720. You're just gonna right click it and save it as an image, and then you can exit out of that. Then you're gonna go to Open Image. And then you're going to find that thumbnail. Now this is the Pixlr interface. It's honestly quite simple, so I'm going to teach you guys how to use it. So now that we've done that, it kind of depends on like what kind of a thumbnail you want. I want a thumbnail that has like a GFX in it. So I will leave a link to download this GFX in the description. But what I'm going to be doing is you're going to hit Layer. Oh my gosh, my throat is all clogged up. Oh my gosh, okay, ignore me. Anyways, you're gonna go to Add Images Layer. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna find whatever like you want. You can even just use like some clouds, look like an aesthetic picture, or like me, you can use the GFX. And I'm going to find one to use. I think I will use this one. I'm not sure if I've used it before or not, but that's okay. I can just use it again. So then what you're gonna do, so it might come in like huge, like this. So then you're just gonna scroll out with your mouse wheel. You're gonna resize it. So what to do is you're gonna make sure that you have the arrange button selected. You're gonna then select your picture, and then you're just gonna change the size of it and kind of move it to however you would like. And so now what I'm gonna do, this part is optional, but I'm gonna blur this. So just a little bit. So you're gonna go to Filter, Details, and then the blur. I recommend doing about, well, it kind of depends what you're looking for. So I'm only going to do 35. So now what you're going to do is I will leave a link to all the overlays that I use in the description. So if you want those, then yeah. You're going to go to Layer, Add Images Layer, and then you're going to find your overlay. So again, I'm going to zoom out, and I am going to make this bigger. And I want it to go right on my face. And that's kind of freaking ugly. So you're going to go to Edit, you're going to go to Fill, and you're going to change the color to white or maybe like a light purple. And then you're going to make the blend mode overlay, and you're going to hit Apply. Again, you're going to go over, well, not again, but you're going to go over to where it says Layers over here, and you're going to select the 3 little dots next to the Light Ray 2 PNG. So you're going to change the blend mode to overlay. Then you're going to make the transparency lower. And I forgot to make mine white. I didn't make it. Oh, make sure you press apply. So, you can just kind of mess around with this a little bit to see like how you really want this to look. It's really up to you, and I think that the more you make your thumbnails, the better they will look. That's what kind of happened with me. But I had never really used Pixlr before, so I also wasn't really exactly sure how that was going to work. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit this little T right here, which is text. And sorry if I type really slow, I'm holding my microphone with one hand and just using my mouse for the other, so I will only be typing with one hand. But you're going to go ahead and you're going to just hit somewhere on the picture, and it will ask if you want to add a new text layer. You hit add, and then you can go ahead and you can put in whatever text. So I will just actually make this the thumbnail for the video I am making right now. I am going to go ahead and up here where it says font, you can go ahead and you can choose what font you want. I'm going to use the Adept font, but I also want this to say something else. What you're going to do is up top where it says edit and next to the T, you're going to hit that. And then you can go ahead and just press backspace and type in the words. I recommend doing it word for word so that they can each have a different font and just maybe a different style. Now that's really small though, so we want to go ahead and we want to go over to size. And we want to make that a lot bigger. But now we also just want an outline on it because that just makes it look 100% better. So we're going to go over to where it says styles. where it says outline, we're going to hit that. And where it says color, we're probably going to want that to be white or whatever you want. And so then you can also change the size of it. You can make it really big. I recommend kind of low, but that's okay. And you can also hit that to add a little shadow. If you want to change the color, up here next to size, where it says color, that's where you change. So I could make it all white, or I can also just make it this green color, which I actually think is kind of cute. I didn't really know it because I never really figured like that this color would be kind of cute, but I actually like it. And if you want to make it like a bit more aesthetic, you can go over to settings, and where it says letter space, you can make that like pretty big, and that just kind of spaces them out. It also kind of gives it like this little 3D texture. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's still kind of cute, so you could do that if you wanted. And now we're gonna go ahead, and you can just like while you're clicking it, you can go ahead and just click anywhere else to get out of that. But you can move this around just by clicking on it and dragging it. You can go to this arrange tool right here, and that will drag it around for you. So anyways, now you're going to go ahead and you're going to hit the text button again, click anywhere just to get out of that, and then you're going to hit again, and you're going to hit, do you want to add a new text layer? Add Make My Thumbnails, but I'm only going to do how I make. I recommend trying out different fonts. I recommend the Adept font and a few of these that I'm looking at right now. I just think they're pretty cute and would go well with the thumbnail. So I want this to be smaller so that I can have more room for the 1 bit, because that makes sense. I'm gonna add a shadow. Probably gonna change the color just a little bit, but not by much. I'll either make it darker or a lot brighter. How I make my thumb. So as you can see, this is like in this style. I technically could do it like this. It would be pretty cute, but I just want it to all be like that. So again, you're just gonna select the arrange tool, select it, and you can go back to the text tool if you're in the arrange one, and that will make it so you can choose the color again and stuff. So I'm gonna make this like a light yellow, and then I want to change the size of it so that it just fits at the bottom. I want to make my thumbnails, and then I think I want to go for a fancier font. Maybe not, but I think it would be cute. So I'm probably going to go for this one. Let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger. So this is the biggest I can go. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm also going to add another outline. Get a lot better. The size, maybe add a shadow. If you add a shadow, just know that you might have to like resize it, because with the shadow it actually kind of changes the text size. So that's another thing that you might want to know. And anyway, so this is technically our thumbnail. So also here are a few tips and tricks. You can go ahead and you can open up a new tab, and then you can look up like aesthetic things, transparent background, and this will like bring up just little like aesthetic things that have like a transparent background, so you can put those on your thumbnail. So just try and find one that you like, and import that, make sure that it fits your screen, like all of it is on your screen. Then you're going to hit the one select, hit the background, hit backspace, then you can just go into this thing, hit somewhere else to get rid of that, and then click the arrange tool again. Sorry if that was a bit too complicated. That's it for this tutorial. I hope that has been able to help you if anyone was having any questions, because you know. So I'm really sorry if I'm not going to be active as much. School has started for me, and I have quite a bit of work to do. So anyways, I kind of think this is pretty cute. You can do whatever you want, and again, I will link this GFX in the description. And you don't have to give credit, but if someone asks if you made it, you do have to tell them that I made it. Otherwise, just please don't use it. So anyways, that was it for this tutorial, and I hope it was able to help you. If any of you guys are wondering how I make my thumbnails. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.